Our journey begins in the early 20th century on the Korean Peninsula, which was under Japanese occupation from 1910 to 1945. This was a time of significant cultural, political, and economic transformation. The Japanese, in their quest for expansion, imposed their language, education, and systems on the Koreans, obliterating their identity. Despite the harsh reality of occupation, Koreans harbored a resilient spirit, setting the stage for a future struggle for independence. This period significantly shaped the trajectory of North Korea. After World War II, Korea was divided along the 38th parallel. This invisible line marked the birth of two distinct entities, North and South Korea. As tensions simmered, they boiled over in 1950, triggering the Korean War. This bitter conflict saw the communist North, bolstered by China and the Soviet Union, clash with the capitalist South, supported by the United Nations. It was a fight not just between two nations, but two ideologies, each vying for supremacy. The Korean War erupted in 1950, pitting the communist North against the capitalist South. Kim Il-sung, a key figure in North Korean history, emerged as the leader during the Korean War. A charismatic and tenacious leader, Il-sung introduced the Juche ideology, a philosophy centered on self-reliance, independence, and nationalism. This ideology became the guiding principle of the nation, influencing every aspect of North Korean life. Moreover, Il-sung's reign saw the birth of an intense personality cult, elevating him to an almost godlike status. He established a personality cult that continues to shape the nation today. The post-war period saw North Korea focused on reconstruction. The country, devastated by the ravages of war, was now on a mission to rebuild itself. Industries were re-established, infrastructure was restored, and cities were rebuilt. Progress was slow, but steady, and North Korea gradually began to experience economic growth. However, not all resources were directed towards civilian projects. A significant portion was allocated for military development, shaping the nation's trajectory in the years to come. The nation experienced economic growth, albeit with a heavy emphasis on military development. Kim Il-sung's son, Kim Jong-il, succeeded him in 1994. The baton of leadership passed, but the isolationist policies remained firmly in place. North Korea continued to march to its own drumbeat, unfazed by the winds of globalization. Then, in a turn of events akin to a dynastic succession, Kim Jong-un, the third generation of the Kim family, stepped into power in 2011. This young leader, the grandson of Kim Il-sung, assumed leadership, further cementing the family's enduring grip on the nation's reins. North Korea's pursuit of nuclear weapons has led to tensions with the international community. This quest for nuclear capability is a defining aspect of its international relations, drawing the world's attention and concern. North Korea's interactions with the global community are a delicate dance of diplomacy, marked by a series of negotiations, sanctions, and sporadic escalations. Despite numerous dialogues and diplomatic engagements, the situation remains fluid and uncertain. The nation's global relations remain complex, with diplomatic efforts and periodic shifts in rhetoric.